Welcome back. I'm Gloria. You have a signed contract. The clock is running. Welcome to Stage 5, under contract. Stage 5 starts the moment the contract is fully executed. This is day 1 of your timeline. Before moving forward, here is an agent alert. Before signing, make sure paragraph 1D does not include personal property the seller did not intend to convey. Buyers sometimes add items like riding mowers, tools, or equipment, and agents miss it. Once signed, it becomes part of the contract. Now back to the timeline. Every contingency clock starts running simultaneously. The focus is execution, coordination, deadlines, financing, title, communication, and risk management. Strong agents stay ahead of problems before they become emergencies. Agents who go silent lose control of the transaction. Think of yourself as the transaction quarterback. You coordinate the people involved in the transaction, track the deadlines, communicate the facts, keep the transaction moving. But there is one line you do not cross. You do not make decisions for your seller. Present the information, explain the options, guide the process. The seller makes every decision, no exceptions. There are 6 responsibilities that define Stage 5. First, master the timeline. Time is of the essence. Miss one deadline and the transaction can change completely. Build your critical dates calendar on day 1 and stay ahead of every deadline before it arrives. Second, know the finance paragraph. This is where most deals die and where most agents are weakest. Loan approval under the contract requires written approval plus a satisfactory appraisal. When it arrives, ask what conditions are still attached and track them. Ask for updates until all conditions are cleared. And remember, extending the closing date does not extend the financing contingency. Those are separate deadlines. The documents in Stage 5 go deep on this. Read them. Third, coordinate all parties. Your seller, the buyer's agent, the lender, the title company. None of them automatically stay coordinated. Take the lead. Make it your job. Confirm status. Follow up. Never assume something is done until it is verified. Fourth, everything in writing. Any contract change requires a signed FAR addendum. Verbal agreements become future disputes. Fifth, prepare your seller. 2 critical conversations. First, at contract execution, walk them through the timeline, inspections, financing, closing expectations, and potential risks before problems arise. Set expectations early. A prepared seller stays calm. An unprepared seller panics and blames their agent. Second, the week of closing, remind your seller what stays with the property. Everything included in the contract must still be there. The property must remain in the same condition as when the contract was signed, personal belongings and trash removed. The buyer is walking through to verify. Sixth, protect your seller from wire fraud. The moment a property goes under contract, it becomes a target. AI-generated fraud now makes fake emails, documents, and voice calls appear legitimate. The rule is simple. Any request involving wire instructions must be verified directly with the title company using a trusted number already on file. Stop, call, verify. And that leads into one of the biggest responsibilities in Stage 5. Communication. Communicate immediately when problems arise. Communicate major deadlines before they arrive. Communicate often. A weekly check-in is wise. Silence loses deals. Problems do not kill most transactions. Poor communication and delayed action do. One final thing. Stage 5 is the most complex stage in the listing advantage system. This is just the overview. Success is in the details of the documents. This is how Glory agents work toward a smooth, problem-free closing. Stay consistent, stay disciplined, use the systems. Transforming lives one home at a time. I'll see you next time.